Hey guys, good evening. Today's a little different. I got a product review somebody sent me to review them. And as you guys know, if you follow me, it's my first one. But they sent me some electrical pliers called Sanker Plus 8-in-1s. And I've been waiting to do the video on it because we've been on a big job, and I've had me and two of the guys use them for a couple days each working, and to see, you know, told the guy I'd give him an honest review, and they're not bad pliers. They've got a ton of functions built into them. Wire winding thing, wire stripping, and then they've got another stripper part in there. If you get in close, you can see them. And I've tried that, and it's okay. It's not bad. The Romex doesn't really fit through the stripper very good. I think these are more maybe engineered for Europe or whatever. The winding part does work good when you've got 3 or 4 pigtails and you got to twist them all together. We all decided it's about the same speed as using a different set of pliers, but you could do it with just one set of pliers. And the I'll tell you what I do like about them. The steel, whatever steel they used, and their heat treat is good. Spot on, man. We have cut no less than 200 cuts on MC, and I'm talking about cutting through the aluminum clad and everything, and you can see the blades like barely a scratch on them, and they cut through it comfortably. And even after all that, I think I got a scrimp of wire around here somewhere. Yeah, even after a couple hundred cuts through the whole MC, which I would normally use my lineman or something bigger for, it still snips little stranded wire just fine. The edge retention and the steel is fantastic on this, better than most pliers I've ever used. The strippers, same deal. They're super sharp. And they bite right into it, take it right off, no problem. The one thing I would add is they're all in millimeters. So, you know, if we're going to use them, we probably need, 10, 12, 14, 16, something all the guys are used to seeing. And probably the coolest thing, I'm sure you've noticed this big old lump on the handles. And this, it took us a minute to sort out how this actually worked, but it does actually work, and this is pretty sweet. We actually enjoyed using them because on remodels, if you've ever done industrial commercial remodels, you know you're going into junction boxes in the ceiling trying to find a spare line that isn't used, or that they've cut out so you can reuse it for the lighting circuit or reuse it for the plugs, whatever. So, you go flip some breakers on it and you go up there with your hot stick and you paddle around, but sometimes if it's 277, it goes off just constantly. It's, so then you're down to the meter and you're literally ringing them one at a time. This little light, you'll see it. If you grab a hot wire and your little finger is on that metal tab, which is pretty convenient because it's right where you would grip the pliers. If you grab a hot wire, the light comes on. You don't have to go through touch the actual wire, just the insulation. See, this one's off, nothing. This one's on. And if you grab the bare wire with it, you get a tone and a red light saying, oh no, let her go. I like that. it's super handy in finding hot wires. Just stick your finger on there and grab the wires, and when you're pulling them out of the way, it lights up. Hey, here's a good one. You know, that was worth using it the whole 2 weeks. Just, it's actually pretty good. If I had to just make a couple of recommendations, I would probably work on this. The little cover tends to pop up on it a little bit. Maybe see if we could shrink her down a little bit or get a little better cover. And I think if you, instead of needle nose, if you just put some little wide tips on there, maybe 3/8 of an inch wide right on the tips, I think this would be a jam up set of pliers at that point. Just for the twisting of wire and wire nuts and such, because most electricians have just gotten used to twisting them with linemans, and it's faster for guys that have been doing it that way all their life. Other than that, I mean, they're pretty nice. They held up well. We've dropped them off the ladder. We've thrown them across the room. We've put them through their paces, what they would normally go through. Because typically an electrician, you know, this is what you carry. You carry your strippers and your cutters, because strippers are generally lightweight enough. You don't want heavy strippers, but you're not going to cut MC with that. Not on the regular and it survive. You know, so you carry your strippers and then you carry something to cut your wire and your heavy stuff with. These are kind of in between. They're not as heavy as the dikes, and a little heavier than the strippers. They do function well. Like I said, maybe there's some little tips on them on the end there, and maybe shrink that down just a shade, and I think they'd be some pretty decent pliers. But I would use these. We have been, and I'll take them back to work tomorrow too, and we'll use them. The live wire function in them is pretty nice, man. It really is. So that's my honest opinion on these guys. And they're called the Sanker 8-in-1 or Sanker Plus 8-in-1 heavy duty wire strippers. But if you have any questions, email me, or if you want to know something about them that I didn't cover or whatever, give me a shout. I'll be glad to answer your questions. All right, you guys have a good evening. Thanks for watching.